What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So this is where we at. And listen, look, we're going to hear what this young lady had to say. And to be honest with you, though, I think she may be right. Let's go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
And while I'm on the topic, if y'all so worried about being segregated from everybody else, what do you want? Because last time I checked, y'all want y'all own everything. Y'all want black shows, black movies, black radio, black music, black neighborhoods, black churches, black grocery stores, black owned restaurants where you got to pay $15 just to sit down at the table, and a 22% gratuity no matter how many people sitting at the table eating, no matter how good or bad the service was. Y'all want all black everything anyway, but then y'all want to cry about segregation. Make it make sense. What do you want? And if you don't want to be segregated, which ain't nobody segregating us, stupids, but if you really were fearful that people were trying to segregate themselves from us, at what point do you turn inward and say, well, you know, what are the reasons why people don't want to be around us? It can't just be because of the color of our skin or because our hair grows up and not down. It can't be the reason. Because most of y'all got wigs on anyway, so they can't even tell that our hair is kinky no more. So
Hold on.
So what the French toast is there to think about?
Hold on. Jesus, man. She hit a lot of points right then in just this few little minutes. Now, this is real. Black people nowadays are always spewing about, you know, the black this and black that and things like that. And, you know, also screaming about segregation. But see, though, this is the point here. How are you going to want all black? Well, you know, I have a black owned business. That's segregating yourself from a demographic of people that will actually probably buy your products. I would never have a business that says strictly or just says it's a black owned business. That makes no sense. It's a business. I need everybody in the world to buy into my product. If my product's worth buying and the consumers en masse want my product, I'm not going to segregate myself off and cut myself off saying that, you know, this is a black owned, this is a black. If you want to research yourself what's black owned and what's not, do it yourself. But for a business to sit there and say, well, this is black owned, or that's white owned, or that's Asian owned, or that's crazy. People have to grow up out here and actually understand that does hurt business when you try to put a certain title on the business or whatever it is that you want to do, the shows, whatever. I mean, you know, it just is what it is. She spoke about a lot. Let's keep going here.
So it can't be about that. Perhaps it could be about the fact that everywhere we go, we somewhere loud and obnoxious. It might be about the fact that our kids, no matter what school we send them to, our kids seem to be at the bottom of every single school we send them to. Our kids seem to be overrepresented in special education. Our kids seem to be overrepresented in suspensions and expulsions. Perhaps the issue is with the fact that 60-something% of our babies are born out of wedlock. Perhaps there's an issue with the black communities. You look around, you see more liquor stores and...
Ooh, I can't knock that. Hold on. I can't knock that. Yeah. I'm hitting the sound button out here in this particular broadcast. Listen, look, yes, in most black communities in America, the liquor stores are overrepresented. I'm talking about overrepresented. It amazes me, and I'm shocked, and I'm like, why do we need this many liquor stores definitely in the black community? What is this? Why do we need this many? It's not because, yeah, when I go to other communities now, because, you know what I'm saying, I'm well versed. You know, I could travel, I could go, and I could sit down with anybody of any culture and anything. But yeah, when you, man, she hit the nail on the head with that. Yes, Jesus Christ, the alcohol is overflowing in the black community. It's sad though, you know.
Check cash in places than banks and grocery stores, and everybody seems to be okay with that because they keep on living there. Somebody's selling the drugs, somebody doing the drugs. I see crackheads and dope fiends all day long. And I also see the ones supplying and serving them. Let's be for real. Somebody's doing the shooting and the killing in the communities. Somebody's doing the making the babies and leaving them. Somebody's failing to teach their kids how to read. Somebody's failing to teach their kids how to articulate themselves, how to behave in public. We have some issues within our community that need to be worked out, but y'all would rather just blame white people for everything and be mad at white people for not wanting to be around us when we actually constrain some things out ourselves. But y'all just gonna call me a coon and a whatever for trying to tell y'all what to do. And that's exactly why I tapped out. I ran a school. I created this whole school specifically for Black kids in the hood, to take them out of the country, to show them something different, to expose them to a better world. And what they do, what did their parents do? Tear it up. So I tapped out. I don't even care no more. But me and my Black child and my Black child's Black daddy are going to figure it out. We're going to get it right. Ain't nobody going to subjugate us. Ain't nobody going to feel the need to segregate themselves from us, because we are necessary, we are needed, we are appreciated, we are valued, and we are our authentic Black selves the whole time. And
hey, shout out to this young lady. Shout out to this young lady. And this is the truth here. And this is where we at. And I get exactly what she's talking about, because I know how the Black community is rolling and things like that. Definitely here in the 21st century. It's sad, but it's true. And you know, we sit around here, Black people, well, we need more Black this, we need more Black that. What more do you need? At the same time, though, too, the whole entire community barely could get along in order to create anything that's going to be structure or what's best for the community as a whole, definitely for our children. And we want to sit here and continue to keep talking about we need more Black what out here? What?
So what the French toast is there to think about?
More Black what? More Black single homes. You know, and you know, at the same time though too, I'm guilty of certain things my damn self. And I don't never disown my thoughts. But more Black what, people? What are we doing? And this young lady spoke some true facts about definitely what's going on in the Black community, you know, Black shows and Black this, things like that. But, you know, we're not entertaining the masses how we need to be, because we're so busy trying to do the segregating. And it's just the truth. We're too busy trying to do the damn segregating in today's society, instead of, you know, opening up, controlling our products like how we supposed to, whether it be entertainment, whatever, you know, on mass. I'm talking about collectively. Instead of controlling our products and things like that to provide entertainment and everything else, whatever, you know, whatever, to the masses, we're so busy still trying to put Black titles on every damn thing. Well, this is a Black-owned store. This is a Black-owned this. This is a Black-owned that. You know, and that's killing the Blacks' economy. That's killing our economy, because we're so busy trying to put Black titles on everything, because we're still hurt. We're still hurt. And haven't dealt with our issues from slavery and all other types of things. We're still hurt out here, but that's a huge problem that we need to fix. But it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say,
and that, my friends, is the bottom line.
That, my friends, is the bottom line.